Chapter 1. The Lonely Platform. It was nearly evening in the quiet town of Hoshino, and the sky had turned a soft lilac above the snow-covered hills. At the very end of an old railway line, there was a small wooden platform. It hadn't been used in years. The paint was peeling, and the only sound was the wind humming through the trees. But tonight, something different happened. A gentle glow appeared on the platform, and out of it floated a small ghost with round cheeks and a white cotton cap. "I'm back," he said softly, smiling. "I've been waiting for the red train." This was Koji, the happy ghost of a boy who had once lived nearby. He had no haunting to do, only memories to follow. Chapter 2. The Arrival of the Red Train. At exactly midnight, a strange sound echoed in the valley, a faint chug-chug and a soft whistle. Through the mist, a bright red train rolled onto the forgotten tracks. It was not an ordinary train. It had no passengers and no driver could be seen. But Koji climbed aboard cheerfully, as if he had done it 100 times. Inside, the train was quiet and warm. Red velvet seats lined the walls, and old photos hung gently above the windows. The ghost sat down and sighed happily. "Time to visit," he said. Chapter 3. The Journey to the Past. The red train glided through forests of silver leaves and across rivers that shimmered like glass. With every stop, Koji stepped out to revisit memories. At the Field of Bells, he saw his mother calling him for supper. At the Bridge of Cranes, he watched himself feed the birds with his grandfather. And at the Kite Hill, he saw his little sister, laughing as her red kite danced in the wind. Though Koji was a ghost, he felt no sadness. He only smiled and waved to the memories. "I'm lucky," he whispered, "to remember such joy." Chapter 4. The Final Stop. At last, the red train stopped at a place called the Station of Wishes. There, under a sky full of stars, a boy was sitting on a bench, hugging his knees. Koji floated over gently. "Why are you sad?" The boy looked up. "I'm lonely. My brother moved away, and I don't think anyone remembers me." Koji sat beside him, though the boy didn't feel the chill. "I remember you," said the ghost, "and the train remembers your kindness when you gave your sweets to that hungry dog. Would you like to ride with me?" The boy nodded. The red train opened its door. Together they rode back through the glowing forest, their hearts lighter, their spirits warmer.